Hello again, people. Hope we're all well. Yeah, tonight me and Candice are on a little wild camp over on the Thames Estuary in Kent. We've just done a day walk, and yeah, we're going to try and wild camp on or near Shornemead Fort, the ruins of the Napoleonic fort. So yeah, sorry, it's auto-focusing. It's it must be what, gone 5 o'clock now. Yeah, it's between Christmas and New Year, so it's pretty chilly. We've got the Vango Blade one-man tent again. It's the one with the most amount of space in it, really, for 2 people. We were going to take bivvy bags. In fact, I think we've still got the bivvy bags in the rucksacks, and we was actually going to like sleep on top of like the roof of the fort, but it's just a bit too, the weather's just too bad really, and it, you know, we're not sure if we're going to have any more rain and stuff, so we've gone sod it, let's go with a tent. It's a lot warmer. Yeah, basically once we get to the fort, I mean, you're not going to be able to see too much of it. I'll show you more in the morning, but once we get there, we'll set up and I'll show you sort of the gear we've got anyway. So yeah, it should be a good one anyway. So yeah, stay tuned. Speak to you in a bit. Right, welcome back, guys. Some semi-wild horses here at Shornemead Fort. We have found the fort though. Andy, Kent Survival, cheers mate. I gave him a quick WhatsApp call and he managed to get us out of Stup and find us the route here again. There's another horse over there. Yeah, so don't really know where we're going to be able to camp then, because we can't just camp down here because it's in the middle of a horse field. So yeah, there's one there. So there's steps over here, so you probably can't see too much on the camera, but yeah, it's gone 6 o'clock now. Yeah, there's steps going up here up onto the fort. I mean, if there's a grassy area we could just pitch the tent up there, as long as it's away from the horses really. This is pretty cool. Take the stairs. So yeah, I don't know, we was probably walking for no longer than half an hour, and here we are at the fort. So of course I've been here before with Andy, Kent Survival, a while back now. It was earlier this year, and it's a pretty cool place. Cliff Fort's just further up the river, but that's on like an aggregate works, like sand gravel place, and we wild camp near there, but it's really difficult to try and get into there because you get caught, you are fucked. Whereas here it's just open, you can come up here, hence why all the idiots have graffitied here. But yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to sort of dump the pack somewhere safe and have a look around the fort for somewhere good to you know, set up the tent, or if we have to, the bivvy bags. But yeah, I'll show you more of the fort in the morning and tell you about the history of the place, you know, when it's light. But it is a seriously cool place. Right, anyways, we'll get back to you when we've got a spot set up. Hi, welcome back everyone. Had a bit of a problem sort of setting up here at the fort, but we've got the Vango Blade sort of set up, and we've had to sort of get some loose bits. These were loose bricks, okay, off the wall. We did not break these off the wall, okay. We do not condone damaging historical monuments. Yeah, we're going to clear up after ourselves, of course, but yeah, we sort of use those to sort of try and weight areas of the tent down, because there's concrete underneath this, of course, and yeah, you can't really get the pegs in too far. So yeah, that's the tent. We've got sort of set up from Landguard Point, Felixstowe, the time when it really snowed heavy. Same sort of setup again. And then after utilising some strongman training, I've managed to move sort of these, once again, loose bits of concrete and stuff around to sort of basically try and create a wind block for the Vango titanium wood stove. I'm just chopping up bits of that fire log there, using all of that wood wall and stuff and whatnot, just to get that lit. And what we're going to do, Candice has got it over here, our first thing we're going to do, because we don't need to boil this, is we've got this Alska cider. I picked this up from Aldi the other day. It's a winter cider. You probably can't see it because of the glare, but yeah, it is. Oh, that's better, a little bit better. It's apple, cinnamon and winter spices, and yeah, you can serve it warm or cold. Well, it's bloody freezing and we're going to have it warm, so we haven't got to boil it of course because it burns off the alcohol. So yeah, we're going to put that in a pot, cook that up. Pear cider, apple and cinnamon flavour, 4%. So we're sharing these, so give you a little verdict on this then. It's a bit different, isn't it? So yeah, we're going to crack that one open. Right, welcome back. Moment of truth, the Alska apple, cinnamon and winter spices cider is done. Done it on the little Vango wood stove there. Candice says it's really sweet and it's really warm, so I'm going to give it a go. So worth a try if you want, you know, a cider but on a winter camp. Anyways, cheers guys, thank you for subscribing and all that. Alright, let's give it a go. Oh, that's lovely. That's nice and warm, isn't it?
I actually do like that. That is quite nice.
That's banging. Decent. Right, let's have another sip. Oh, it's nice and sweet. Good taste of apple to it. And there is the cinnamon. You can definitely taste the cinnamon in it. What do we reckon out of 10?
I'm going to be honest with you.
Go on.
I'm going to give it 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10 Candice gives it. She's in the 10. She's had enough. It's too cold. It's windy. I'm out here to say trying to cook us dinner, but it's difficult. It's not easy. Yeah, I'm going to give that one more sip. I think because at the moment I'm just cold and that, I'd probably give it a 9 out of 10 as well. So yeah, if you see these about, I'd recommend getting some. They're pretty good. Anyways, yeah, right, we're doing some beans and burgers. We've got a chocolate pudding, we've got all sorts of stuff. We've even got a pack of Oreos over there to do with some hot drinks, if we can get the stoves working. Chat to you in a bit. Okay, well, welcome back. So, change of plan. We was cooking down there in front of the tent. You can just about see it. We're now round here in this little tunnel thing, or an alcove, and I've managed to successfully cook us dinner. We've had a beans and burgers each. Owen, you love them, they're absolutely brilliant. I've missed them. Oh, by the way mate, I've also got hang on, steady on, I'm pulling me trousers down.
Easy tiger.
Easy tiger. I've got me softy trousers on as well. They are warm. Cheers Owen. Then the wood stove is just boiling up the old chocolate pudding in there. That's our dessert. And then I'm still hungry, growing lad. So on me 45, or is it 45-year-old solid fuel hexi stove, I'm boiling up some water for some super noodles as well. I've got a hot chocolate and coffee in that cup with a lid there. And to go with that, get a load of this. Only got some bloody Oreos, haven't we? Yes! Banging. Now that is eating. Right, well, it's about 1:15 in the morning now. Yes, we had dinner. We had that winter cider. That was really nice. The wind picked up a little bit, so we got in the tent. Yeah, thermals, down jacket, Owen's softy trousers, cheers again mate, and me down boots, down sleeping bag. I'm absolutely toasty. It's brilliant. Candice is pretty warm as well. She's got my OEX Rome 200 sleeping bag. I've lent her that OEX half pad that I've got, and like a silver foam pad underneath. So both got a silver, sort of foam mat underneath our inflatable mat. So yeah, I think winter you need 2 pads really, so does the job. Extra weight, but it's worth it. I've been eating the cookies in here. Don't know whether we're actually going to review this old Rosie cider now. I'm quite tempted to, but we've got to get up early, so we might leave that one. Leave it for another day again. I think it's come on about 3 camps now and still not been drunk, so anyways, yeah, the tent is holding up okay. It's not pitched brilliantly, it was a bit too difficult to, but yeah, we'll see how it goes anyway. So yeah, we're going to get some shut eye now, and yeah, probably get up at about 7 or 8 AM, something like that. We'll sort of see how busy it gets around here really. We're way off the footpath, we're actually in the fort itself, so yeah, we'll see anyway. Right, yeah, we'll see you in the morning. Ta-ta. Good morning people, it's gone 10 AM, we've slept in, we've sort of been in and out of sleep and whatnot.
No, Thomas.
Yeah, I've been pretty dozy. Look at her, she's getting confident. Anyway, yeah, it was a bit of a frost this morning outside, because Candice went for a number 1 and a 2, and I got you back there. Anyway, yeah, we slept really warm, really comfortable in here. Yeah, it's been good. So we're gonna have a look at the fort outside and get some brekkie on the go, and yeah, and I'll probably tell you a little bit about the history of the fort as well, so stay tuned. But it was good. Okay, so this is that BCB Fire Dragon stove. I've got one of the little Fire Dragon gel fuels in there. See if it'll light first time, eh? Yep. Bang in. Right, let's get some water on the go. We've got a litre left. Welcome back, guys. So yeah, Vango Blade, we had to use a few bricks and stuff that we'd found laying around the fort. Just doing breakfast at the moment. Tent did hold up, well. Yeah, all in all, it was good. Just got some hot drinks going there. Candice just walking back, she's been exploring the fort. Should mention as well, a bit of an accident last night. She's telling me not to tell you, but basically I was up there and I'd sort of climbed up on the roof to have a look, and I basically went to jump down and my foot got caught and I fell from the top there, landed here and then rolled and fell off this bit down those steps and landed there. And honestly, I have no idea how I did not break something, knock myself out. All I could think of when I was falling from there to there, that happened really quickly, and then I thought from here I got to here and I thought I'm going over this bit, there's no way, I'm just going to stop there. And in the millisecond I just thought, keep your head up, don't let your head hit the floor, because literally there is no one around here for quite a way, and it'd probably be an air ambulance job, so it was a bit worrying, I'm not gonna lie, but I was fine. I don't know if I've got any bruising or anything, but I can move about. But yeah, don't be a dick like me and just be careful with what you're doing. You know, these sort of places are dangerous still, like anywhere, but you don't need me to tell that, you know that. Don't worry, this is not our rubbish, this is the fucking idiots that come up here the rest of the time and don't tidy up after themselves. We will be tidying up, of course, we always leave no trace, But yeah, it's just rubbish everywhere along with the graffiti, so it's the way it is, unfortunately. Yeah, while we're waiting for our hot drinks to cool down, I'll just give you a little tour of the place if you want. I'll just start off up there. I'll try not to fall over this time. So yeah, I'm up here. Don't fall. Yeah, I climbed up on the roof there. The original plan for this camp was basically to take bivvy bags and like sort of camp up on the roof up here. But the weather was just too windy and it was raining and it was just really cold, so we thought we'll go with a tent, and of course the tent we need to peg into the ground, so but there's concrete underneath the grass, so it was difficult. But I think what I'll definitely do in summer is come back with bivvy bags and camp up on the roof up here. There's also of course a load of tunnels going underneath this fort. If you watch the video with me and Andy from Kent Survival, we did that sort of earlier on this year, and yeah, we sort of explored a short section of tunnels, but there's even more that go further out that way, so we're not going to do that today. Candice isn't too keen on the idea of that, and I was like, that's fair enough. I'll come back sort of another day. I might bring Jake, see what happens really. But yes, there are loads of tunnels, so yeah, in case you're wondering why I'm not showing you them, that's the reasons. But I'll give you a tour of the rest of the place. So of course the River Thames is out in front of us. You've got a firing range over there, avoid that. Oh, still like a ground frost about. I'm just going to walk you over to the foreshore. It's a really nice morning. Well, I say morning, it's nearly midday now. Got me softy trousers on still. Cheers, Owen. They're absolutely brilliant. They're so warm and comfy. And yeah, so you get like wild horses and stuff. Not wild horses, sorry. Like semi-wild horses grazing along here. And then here is the fort. We can't see it because of the glare of the sun. I'll walk you around and show you it. So yeah, I did this walk with Andy, Kent Survival, a few months back. Then over on the other side of the river is Essex. Way! And if I zoom in, that's basically the Thames Estuary path. That tower there, that's World War II. Candice, she used to play on that as a kid, she told me. And then next to it there, that's Coalhouse Fort, where we went recently. And of course you've got East Tilbury Gun Battery over there as well. So yeah, check out the videos I did on that as well. Yeah, it is a lovely section of like Essex and Kent here. I absolutely love it. Probably one of my favourite places. Nice, it's built up over there because that's like Tilbury and Gravesend. But yeah, it is unbelievable. And yeah, I think we saw some dog walkers and some fishermen earlier. That's about it really. It's pretty quiet around here. Yeah, the fort's not in the best condition really. It's sort of mostly been dismantled and stuff, but you still get an idea of the place really. Oh, here she is. She don't want me to film her. There she is. Drinking her tea. Then I'll show you over here. We've got, when the foreshore goes right down there. I mean, I don't know if you could camp down there. I mean, you'd probably be interrupted by the horses during the night. And then zoom in, and this is on the Kent side still. So you follow the river all the way round, and that there is Cliff Fort, which is owned by like a aggregates company and stuff, and you know, you can't, unfortunately you can't get in there. Well, you could try and sneak in. I've seen people do it, but it's risky. But there's a lot of stuff still preserved there. It's really good because you can't get in there, or it's difficult to get in. it's yeah, quite well preserved. Apparently the ground floor of it is completely flooded, and that is where, or near, close to that, probably just further down, that's where me and Andy wild camped. Really good spot we had. So yeah, I think you've got the I think it's the Thames or London Gateway port over there, something like that. People will get in the comments and know. But yeah, and then Cliff Village is over there in the distance. Yeah, it's quite a nice place round here, definitely. Right, I'm going to crawl through one of the little gun emplacements here and I'll show you around the fort. Shornemead Fort is now a disused artillery fort that was built in the 1860s to guard the entrance to the Thames from seaborne attack. Constructed during a period of tension with France, it stands on the south bank of the river at a point where the Thames curves sharply north and west, giving the fort long views up and down river in both directions. It was the third fort constructed on the site since the 18th century, but its location on marshy ground led to major problems with subsidence. The fort was equipped for a time with a variety of large calibre artillery guns, which were intended to support two other nearby Thameside forts. However, the extent of the subsidence meant that it became unsafe for the guns to be fired, and the fort was disarmed by the early 20th century. Shornemead Fort was in use from its completion in 1870 to its abandonment in the 1950s. Much of it was demolished by the Army Demolition School of the Royal Engineers in the 1960s. The barracks and administrative buildings have been completely destroyed, and only the front of the casemates survives along with the magazines underneath, though the latter are now flooded and inaccessible. The surviving fragments of the fort and the area around it are part of a nature reserve and can be visited by the public. You can just see down here, it's been covered over by this big bit of concrete, but that is one of the tunnels going down, or the shafts going down to the underground tunnels where they would have loaded the ammunition up to the guns up here. So these rails here would have been where the gun rotates, and of course it would go through there, and then it's a better example that they've tried to chuck this on it, but someone's managed to move it somehow. And I don't know if you can see into there. We're not going to go in there today, like I say, but yeah, those tunnels go all the way under the fort, so you can definitely come back in summer with bivvy bags, work lights, and yeah, and we'll sort of investigate all of these. But for now, I just wanted to do a wild camp with Candice really here, and she only lives the other side of the water, so it's, yeah, it's almost like 5 minutes up the road from her, even though it's in Kent on the other side of the water. But you know, as the crow flies, it's 5 minutes away. So yeah, that is pretty cool here. So yeah, the tunnels will stay for another time. When me and Andy went was, I'll just zoom in, it was over here. Sorry, my selfie stick's playing up again. Yeah, we was in there. There's some tunnels under there, and that's how we got in. Excuse me, but all we did was explore that section. We haven't done any of this that's under here, so it's well worth a look, definitely. What else have we got to show you? Yes, there's all of these gun emplacements along here. I think it probably would have been a similar sort of construction to Coalhouse Fort. Yeah, like I said, I did want to camp here, but it was a bit too open to the elements really, although round there wasn't much better. But it seemed better at the time anyway, and in the end I just thought, you know what, we can't be asked to move the tent again, and yeah, but it worked out all right in the end. But yeah, summer, that's what I'm going to do. Let's get up on the roof, bivvy bag camp up there and explore the tunnels. So that is definitely on the cards. And then last night I cooked in this little room here, cleared everything away. That's someone else's rubbish they've dumped, and yeah, that was good because it kept me out of the wind really. And then we're back to the tent area and stuff. We're gonna finish off breakfast, get packed up, and chat to you soon. Okay, welcome back. We're all packed up, and as you can see, we are leaving absolutely no trace as always. So that applies to everywhere, but I think especially with something like an ancient monument like this, if you're gonna be stupid enough like us to wild camp on it, always clear up after yourself. So yeah, we're leaving that as we found it, and we'll be heading off. It's been a good little camp, this one. So we've got about 20 minutes, a half-hour walk back to the car. Yeah, Andy, it's not 10 minutes, mate, I'm afraid, but cheers anyway. Andy very kindly gave me like the postcode and sort of directions and stuff of how to get here. I'm not going to divulge that information with you. You've got to find this place yourself. So yeah, other than that, yeah, you'll see us back at the car. Right, well, welcome back. We're back at the car now, and that's the end of that little wild camp video. So I hope you found like the history of Shornemead Fort interesting and enjoyed the camp. Sorry we didn't film a hell of a lot. With these ones with me and Candice, we sort of keep them pretty relaxed and stuff, and just, you know, just enjoy the camping really, but sort of show you what we can and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. Yeah, get in the comments and stuff, always like to hear from you, and yeah, cheers, see you later, bye.